Hello, everybody. We are going to talk today at the propagation station about bulblets. And you can see I have lots and lots of bulblets because it is the time of the year where plants that create bulblets are doing their bubbleting. So we went foraging for wild garlic. This is a red wild garlic that is a hardneck. It's cold hardy, and it grows here in Warren, Ohio. And it was nice of the Park Service to plant a bunch of it and then for some reason tear it all out this year. So we went hunting for it, and you can find garlic bulblets at Fairwind Gardens for the next few weeks. I'm going to be planting it in the garden because I love perennial vegetables, and wild hardneck garlic is a perennial. Here is the base clove cluster. What do they call them? Anyway, this is not a big one. Okay, this is just one that came out while I was foraging, and I'd rather take it home and plant it than leave it to rot. So that's what I did. And you can see these are very small. This is a spicy garlic that at times can be mild, which is really weird, but you can eat the little bulblets. You can use them in your cooking. You can plant them. Also, this garlic creates scapes because it's a hardneck variety. Okay, so you see this is very, very stiff. This is hard like a pencil. Okay, so when it flowers in the spring, you get scapes, and the scape is very delicious. This is where the mild kind of sweet garlic taste comes. When you get them right when they start to develop and during scape season, you can cut this up just like onion greens and put it in your cooking, except that it's garlic. But the neat thing about this one is it doesn't flower. It bulbs. So just like walking onion, the wild garlic creates these bulbleted florets, I guess you would call them. Anyway, so we go out and we pick them, and yeah, they are extremely fruitful. And you can get these in exchange. I do give away at the garden. Seeds, bulblets, all of those kind of things are free to people who are involved in the garden. If you would like bulblets and want me to ship them to you, then it is shipping, and there is a small donation because we are nonprofit. If you'd like to buy these off of my Facebook Marketplace, I'm happy to mail them. And then also I have the walking onions. Walking onions do the same thing. And that's why they're called walking onions, is that this large onion leaf, it deforms and it falls down. And then once it touches the ground, these bulblets will put out roots. And sometimes the bulblets will make their own bulblets. It's very interesting to see a double layered bulblet on a walking onion. Walking onions are not as sweet as bunching onions, and they're not as strong as white and yellow onions. They have a happy medium. They're perfectly snackable. They are perennial. And here in the 6.5 zone, they have no problem whatsoever giving me green onions in the dead of winter. So walking onions and wild garlic are two perennial plants that I think every garden should have. You don't have to use them. They're pretty, but they're great to have access to food when you don't have any onions, you don't have any garlic, and you need to run out and grab some. They're great for when you're doing canning because you can really control the amount that you're putting in, and it makes your canning, if you're into the aesthetics of canning, it makes it really beautiful. So that's a little bit about walking onions and wild garlic. and the bulblets that they produce. So I hope you learned something. And if you want either of these, you can contact me. Leave it in the comments. And I will see you in the next video. Happy gardening, everybody. Bye now.